My credit repair business made $12,000 today, and this was with no credit repair clients. Let's talk about it. Technically, we haven't been paid the $12,000 yet, so let me just be fully transparent with that. But that revenue number is there, right? So I have a point in me wanting to talk about it. So these clients, these 3 clients that we got $12,000 from, came from business funding. If you don't know what business funding is, I've spoke about it on my channel many times. Basically, we're working with small business owners to help them get access to capital so they can grow and scale their business. And we charge a 10% success fee. So $120,000 was funded between 3 clients. One client getting a $50,000. I posted her before, so I'm not going to validate that here. And then 2 of the clients, I might have posted one of them. Both of them got $35,000 a piece, so a total of $120,000. If you don't know who I am and you're just thinking like, oh, this dude cap and all that, go to my channel, do your research and all that, right? That's not the point of the video. I just wanted to talk about the experience in case it helps one person here. If you're a poor person that's just watching my channel and you just believe everything's a scam, this video is, I'm not even trying to talk to you. I'm praying people like you don't even get on my channel. But anyways, so the $12,000 that was made, this was literally not from no credit repair clients. And I say that to say, I've been talking about it for a while. If you do have a credit repair business, you need to focus on business funding because business funding is a higher leverage offer. Business funding is a higher leverage offer. You've probably seen me post about talking about work with the BRMs and this, that, and the third, right? That's true. We work with BRMs because they will allow us to be able to get higher approvals. Shit, my shit's shaking, hold on. Can you do the funding by yourself? The answer is yes. But the thing is, you got to look at it like you're working with the expert. First point being that if you just go online and apply, maybe you get a $5,000 approval, maybe you get a $10,000 approval, maybe you even get a $15,000 or $20,000 approval. When you work with bank relationship managers, these reps that we have connections with, any good funding company has good bank relationship managers. When you work with a BRM, a bank relationship manager, it's a different application process. Michael, what do you mean by it's a different application process? Typically, you're going to go through a DocuSign. Typically, the bank relationship manager is going to work with underwriting to get your shit through. And my point in making this video, like I said, I don't usually really like to talk about my own personal numbers, but I felt like this $12,000 it's reasonable enough. It's not the biggest amount of money enough for me to be able to talk about it and prove my point, right? Number one, my point being you should focus on business funding because most credit repair business owners that are stuck, they're usually stuck anywhere from like $5,000 to $10,000 a month. We're talking about $12,000 and it wasn't even from credit repair, you know? So you got to work smarter, not harder. You've got to use leverage to make more money. I'm talking to you right now. If you're that person, maybe you have your credit repair business, but you're looking to do that full time. Maybe you're working 9 to 5. I used to work at 9 to 5 as a chemical engineer, right? I understand. I did the 9 to 5 shit. I retired that in June of 2022. My 3-year anniversary is actually coming from retiring my 9 to 5 next month. But I say that to say, if you are a credit repair business owner, if you are looking to get into the credit repair business game, you gonna lap these credit repair business owners that are just focusing only on the credit repair aspect of things. You've got to leverage the business funding. You've got to leverage the business funding. And one thing I want to really tell y'all and emphasize to y'all, and this is part of why I'm doing this video as well, is you got to understand when you want to get to the next level, I know that anyone that's poor or cheap that's watching this, the answer is you got to invest in yourself, right? I invested in myself to be able to have these connections. I invested in myself to be able to know I had to have these connections. I invested in a mentorship in like end of 2022, I think beginning of 2023. It might have been end of 2022. That's what taught me about bank relationship managers. Before that, I started my credit business in 2021, right? So I was just doing funding the traditional way, just going online and applying. And I was making money here and there. But every time you invest in yourself, it's not necessarily just about the course material, the community and all that. It might just be one damn nugget you need that's gonna help you get to that next level, right? So when you have like this slavery mentality when it comes to money to where you're not releasing it, you're gonna stay having that little ass money that you're having. So this is why it's important to invest in yourself. I wouldn't be having 5-figure days multiple times upon multiple times if I didn't invest in myself. What allowed me to be able to have this $12,000 day was investing in myself. Let's talk about that $12,000 though. Like I said, this money should have been collected. But my point being as well, in terms of why I'm doing the video, is when it comes to business funding, you're gonna come across real shit. Real shit's gonna happen. When I say real shit's gonna happen, it's gonna be delays, it's gonna be this, that, and the third happening. So just to give y'all a little bit of context about what happened with these 3 clients. So basically on the application, they had their addresses, they had the like suite number, apartment number, whatever you wanna call it. But there was a weird thing with the system. This is why I'm being told about a BRM I'm working with. There was a weird thing with the system where they just weren't putting like the apartment suite numbers or whatever. So these people, this $12,000 should have been collected like last month, because we got these people approved last month. You know, it was a quick process and everything, but it's been delay after delay after delay. We didn't know what was going on because they said, oh, the card is shipped out, but then they didn't receive it, you know? So we just resolved this today. And my point in the title is that one client got 50,000, she got 50, and then 2 clients got 35,000. So 70 plus 50, $120,000. 10% of that, once we get a payment from all of them, that's $12,000, you know, made. But we put it in our revenue numbers as 12. We consider it a $12,000 day. It's good for the video, you know what I'm saying? You know, the clickbait, all that. But anyways, so I say that to say, if you do want to get in this business funding game, you got to understand that real shit's going to happen. Shit's going to happen. You're going to have stuff where there's delays for your client getting their card. There's delays in terms of, oh, we got to verify this, verify that. You know, there's delays because so many people are doing fraud. I should probably be whispering that, right? If you're watching this and you're around people right now, let people know. No, we got to be loud with it. People are doing fraud, right? These businesses are doing fraud. A lot of businesses are doing fraud. So they're being super, super careful with what they take on. And you got to realize that too. Like if you're, this is a lesson as well. If you're just stepping in the game, what you got to realize is there's such a thing as right place, right time, right? There's such a thing as wrong place, wrong time. God forbid. Right place, right time is a year ago, the banks weren't as stingy. They didn't have all these regulations as much. And that's why it's important to take action now. So when I say like invest in yourself now, that's not necessarily for the sake of saying, oh, invest money with me to fill my pockets. To be transparent, majority of our money is made from doing the shit that I'm doing. The mentorship is just like extra credit money, you know? So your life is I get the short end of the stick if you get mentorship from me, you know? So if you pay me 5,000, 10,000, whatever, right? I'm getting the short end of the stick because you're getting a lifelong skill. You're getting these relationships. People that have a rich mindset, they understand the importance of relationships. They understand the importance of investing in themselves. So if you're that smart person that's watching this, that's a credit repair business owner, you're looking to, you know, continue to grow, you understand that concept. You understand I'm getting the short end of the stick. Unless I charge you like 100, 200,000, like I'm getting the short end of the stick when it comes to that. We talking about just with 3 clients. Once they get their cards by the end of the week, within the next day or so, we're talking about $12,000 payday. So what the fuck is $5,000, $10,000 mentorship just one time? Like you're getting a lifelong skill. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say like, this is a mindset thing. Just get out of that weird slavery mindset of, I don't want to release my money. It does not have to be with me. I always make the example, if you're trying to start Airbnb, go get with the mentor that has Airbnb, right? That's not going to be me. So I'm saying it to let y'all know that it's a genuine message. It's not about saying that, oh, invest and you have to invest with me. We're going to continue being successful in our business with you or without you. You know, that's just the reality, you know, and God has blessed me in a position to where that's the case. When I was working my 9-to-5 in 2021, I was building a business, right? I was making money here and there, doing 10K, 20K months and all that, right? But the thing was, it's not what it is now, you know? So I say that to say how do I say that? The catalyst for my growth was investing in myself, seeking more knowledge, you know, getting in those right rooms around those people that'll give you like just that one nugget, you know? So if you are a credit repair business owner, I hope this helps. Definitely shift your offer and focus more on the business funding side of things, because that'll definitely help you scale your business more. And that's pretty much what I wanted to come on here and talk about. Not to come out here and say, oh, $12,000, was made. And let me just tell these 5 to 10K a month credit repair business owners that we made more than what they make in a month and just 3 clients. But I say that to say, what do I say that to say?